Hello everybody, Alice here from Aligned Presence, also Alice from Ascension Crystals of the One True Heart, depending on where you know me from. So I'm here today to talk a little bit about LIONSGATE and what beings might be available here to support you through it. Now, if you saw the event that Tim and I did on the 24th of July, you'll have heard us talk about how Lions Gateway is more than just the 8th of August. But this video is being recorded on the 5th. We are very near the peak of the Lions Gateway. But it is, in fact, this whole incredible auspicious space when Sirius is in a helical rise with the sun, and it creates this really wonderful portal through which timeline jumps, codings, like galactic activations, all these amazing things do tend to occur. And it can be a bit of a whirlwind of energy. And that being said, anything that we can do to be grounding ourselves, such as really good daily practice, looking after your bedtime, when you wake up, drinking plenty of liquids, moving your body, exercising to help move the energy, they're all going to help. But I'm here doing this video today because in order to help support each and every one of you, I have some crystal friends here that have been handpicked specifically because they are going to be very powerful tools and allies to support you if you feel that calling. And they are all looking for homes. And the reason for which I'm doing this video here is to show you how to connect with some of them as well, because we do have until the 12th of August, midnight, 2 discount codes that apply site-wide on my website. So that's not just the crystals, that's actually workshops, courses. If you've ever felt the call to buy some Magdalene incense, ceremonial grade perfume or incense, that's also included in these discount codes. And I'm going to tell you what they are right now in the first couple of minutes. So use the code LIONSGATE5 if you have £50 or more in your shopping cart, and that will get you 5% discount. Use the code LIONSGATE10 if you have £250 in your shopping cart. It was only actually going to be that second discount code, but I really wanted to make this accessible for everyone. It really is an abundant time, and it is this incredible time through which we can really accelerate and expand. So I'm glad that I'm able to support in that way. But I just wanted to show you the dragons here that I have. So these dragons are going to be valid for anyone using the code LIONSGATE5 at the checkout, because we have these gorgeous clear quartz Archangel Gabriel dragons. We only have 11 of these left. Some of which, such as the Archangel Michael, I only have 1 left of. So I do have multiple attunements, multiple dragons here. But dragons, I know we've done a video on these before, but these are really powerful beings. You can sleep with one by your bed, you can have one in your hand, you can connect with one on your heart, you can meditate with any crystal really. But smaller crystals like this are really wonderful for gridding. They're wonderful for holding energy, directing energy, alchemizing it as well. Dragons are natural alchemists. They have ancient wisdom. And this one is clear quartz, a really beautiful quality of clear quartz as well, as you can see. And it's got an attunement on it. So most of the crystals that I have to offer, they have been attuned by myself. So I get them carved. So they are all carved for me to come to you. They're not just randomly purchased somewhere. They are carved with intention. And they come from 2 or 3 different places, usually either from Brazil or over from the East. And they're all very ethically and heart-based, how they're carved and handled. And the quality is usually the highest grade I can possibly acquire. That is available. And the reason being is because they hold their attunement better. So a clear quartz dragon that's of this clarity is going to be much more able to hold an attunement than one that's a little bit more cloudy, for example. That's really important when it comes to things like Lemurians, right? Look how clear that is. Some of you made the most of the Lemurian sale that we had on when they first arrived. So well done if you jumped in on that. But let's carry on this string of dragons here. So these are £66 each, or you can get them at 5% off using the code LIONSGATE5, which takes you to about £62.70 or something like that. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because, of course, if you were drawn to getting a few dragons to grid with, yes, we have the clear quartz ones, great for clarity, inspiration, focus, precision, magnifying and amplifying. Archangel Gabriel's dragon, so all the qualities of Archangel Gabriel as well. Or you might feel more called to Archangel Michael's dragon, protective, encouraging, confidence building, activating the throat chakra, the heart. It's an incredible protective force. This is Sodalite. I think I only have 1 or 2 of these left. But you can add multiple dragons into your shopping trolley, into your cart on aliceheath.com. And you might go from being around £50-60, which you can get 5% off if you type in the code LIONSGATE5. Or you might decide that now's the time that you are actually going to invest in a few dragons, and maybe you're going to get this really beautiful calligraphy stone jasper dragon. This one is attuned to Archangel Gasissa, so really works with your stellar gateway and earth star and the bigger picture of why you're here. It's very grounding, very balancing, really, really wonderful for anyone who works with the earth and anyone who feels that they really would like more grounding. I have a few of those left. I think I only have maybe 1 of these left. This is Silver Sheen Obsidian, attuned to Archangel Durenka and Azrael, so really helping you if you're going through a time of transition, of change, if you really want to open your psychic abilities up, if you really want that protection as well in the psychic field, maybe Silver Sheen Obsidian. But here's what's getting really nice now is that you can start to do a grid with these. You can have them facing 4 different directions or facing inwards here, you see? Dragons are amazing just to have everywhere. I have so many dragons around the house, different ones in different rooms. But I do just want to give a shout out to 2 more that I have as well. This one's attuned to Archangel Sandalphon. It's terahertz. Really, really grounding. Works with the earth frequencies. Really grounds ascension symptoms. So because of the metallic feel to this one, it really helps reduce and alleviate static energy that we get from ascension symptoms. Very pertinent for right now. And finally, of course, we have our seraphim-attuned, auratized clear quartz dragons. Now, they carry the rainbow ray as well because they're so iridescent, they're so joyful, so full of hope. But I did just want to give a shout out to all 6 of those. You can look at the dragon section on my website and have a little browse, have a little nosy. And if you did feel like now's the time to invest in dragons, I actually think I even have unicorns on there as well still. But if you think that now's the time to invest in dragons or anything like that, then get a discount on it. Lionsgate 5 if you're spending over £50, and if you're spending more than that, then Lionsgate 10 for £250 or more. You'll even notice that that will also cover you for the small ankhs, right? So you can get a discount on site-wide, like I say. But speaking of ankhs, the larger discount code, this is where it gets really, really juicy and really fun, because I want to show you some of the things that have been handpicked here. They're going to be quite heavy, so bear with me as I lift them up as well. This one, highest grade, beautiful black obsidian, attuned to Serapis Bay, Anubis, and the halls of Amenti. So this is perfect for right now. For if you are someone who does QHHT, does quantum healing, does vision journeys, timeline travel, anything to do with healing, activating, soul retrieval, anything like that, this is a really beautiful pyramid to work with. The reason being, I'm just going to put it down because it's very heavy. The reason being is because it's incredibly grounding, anchoring, protective, yes. But because of its attunement, it allows you and your client or whomever you're working with. It's also, because it's so big, by the way, it's also fantastic just to hold the space in a room. It doesn't have to be because you're working with someone. It could just be a placeholder in a room. But because it is so large and so clean, the energy, it really will allow you to get into those aspects of the halls of Amenti that you really want to get to in order to activate the higher timelines that your client might be after. The memories that are going to be really pertinent. And if you are traversing into the Akashic Records, then whatever memory might come up there, at least you'll be protected and the energy alchemized through the process. Right, so that pyramid was $550 at retail, so I think that takes it to about $495. With Lionsgate 10 discount code. But remember, these codes are only available until 12th of August, so make the most of them. We have this incredible being. I can't even find the words to describe the magnitude of this hand-carved fire quartz shamanic elder. A pure alchemist at heart, merges the earth energies, the fire energies, and the ancient wisdom. He is absolutely stunning. Should be $9.50 at full price. And like I say, that is underpricing him, to be honest with you, because he's hand carved. He's a one of a kind. He was birthed out of a family of 7. All the other 6 have gone elsewhere. I have the master skull that did the attunements, and then this is the one that's left. And you'll not find another one like it. Because like I say, when they're hand carved anyway, they're all unique. Right? They're all unique. They all have that unique character, and when they birth themselves from the rock, it's such an incredible, beautiful experience to feel in the energy of the stone, you know? Speaking of really beautiful crystals being birthed, you might have also seen the post about the Lemurian one. So this is one of the ones that was shown. This one was it's a lower price one. I don't have the price in front of me. It's a lower price one because this is one of the large ones. So as you can see, it's quite large in my hand. It's got record keepers in there. It's ultra pristine and clear. You can have a little browse, have a little nosy. But the way that you work with the Lemurians, you know, place it upon you. You can use it to turn, unweave, rethread, move through the energy field. You can hand it to a patient, to a client if you're working with someone, to help them attune. You can hand it to your child to help them regulate. You know, obviously you don't want them throwing it, but you know, they're so incredible. And because it's Lemurian as well, the vibrancy, the ancient wisdom that it houses is unparalleled. You know, they are such magnificent tools, and they will not be here for very long. And like I said, when I did the Lemurian video last month, I won't be able to get them this clarity again. You can't get them at this clarity in shops and wholesalers. And Brazil has just had a big reform on its taxes, import and export, so it's making it now even more impossible to acquire. So like I say, if you've ever felt called to acquire a Lemurian and work with them, now might be the time. And of course, we have the extra large ankhs. Now these are massive, these are big, and they are powerful. This one is in a very high quality lapis lazuli. I also have citrine rose quartz, clear quartz, once again very high quality, very clear, and golden obsidian. They all have an attunement on. Have a little look, have a little feel. They range from 440 to 5. This is 525 at full price. I think the citrine might be a little bit more expensive, but they're all about the 440 to 5 something mark. But if you want to work with an ankh and you're wanting to or hoping to get a discount, now's the time. Ankhs obviously are very auspicious, very, very powerful for this time of year as well, because it is a time of golden Egypt. It's a time when the Nile floods. It's a time of abundance. It's goddess Isis's holiday, and this beauty right here is attuned to Isis and Thoth. Really, really beautiful to work with. Place upon your heart, on your body, sing through it, light language through it, intend and call through it. Ankhs are amazing. Some people think that sacred symbols can get hijacked. I do not believe that. Because the thing is, there is nothing more powerful than the original creation, which was created by Source itself. So if you've ever heard that or wondered that, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Your heart will always light the way. Your heart will always lead the way. And don't let fear come in. Oh my goodness. Now, we have the most stunning, clear, look how beautiful, vibrant and clear this sky is. All the rainbows. Smoky citrine. Once again, hand carved, unique. You're not going to get another one that's like it because it's not machine carving. It's a hand carving. A human is doing this. A human with a beautiful heart. So, once again, have a little look at the email if you're watching this on the email, or have a look on my social media pages. Both of them have all of these listed right now. So you can see the price points and what it is with the discount code should you choose to maximize on that. Okay. And the last one I'm going to show you right now is this incredible, I only have one left, and then that's it, Kuan Yin. The other 3, I had 3 of her. The other 2 have gone, the Ganesh is gone, but she's looking for a home. Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion, of love. Look how deep that pink is as well. It's not a poor quality rose quartz, it's a high quality rose quartz. Really beautiful pink. Compassion, love, grace, heart healing, inner child healing, relationship building. All these pieces that I'm showing you, they're big enough to be display pieces in your home. Which means that they're going to hold the space, hold the room, hold the energy, and look after your whole family and wherever your heart goes. If this is time for you to level up, if you're feeling it that this is the year, then maybe one of these crystals are calling you home. Listen to their call. Trust it. And let's find a way to bring them home to you. For now, I'm going to wrap it up here. We're about 15 minutes in. I don't want to go on too long, but I hope that you have a wonderful, very powerful, very abundant and elevated Lionsgate way. I'll see some of you on the 10th in the New Forest with Tim. I'll see some of you in Glastonbury on the Monday at the Magdalene Lionsgate I'm doing. And in the meantime, stay tuned for more beautiful meditations, subliminals, and things like that I'll be releasing in the near future on my YouTube channel. So much love to you and thank you for being here. Go to aliceheath.com to have a look at any of these. Okay? And remember, don't forget the coupon code. It expires on the 12th, so use it before then. Lionsgate 10 or Lionsgate 5, depending on how much is in the trolley. Bye for now.